Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today, me Luqman Hakim bin Mahtar with number matrix 201068, and the rest of my friends will be presenting about a River of Life Heritage Quarter. So firstly, I will tell you a brief introduction or a little history about this project. So this project, or in short, the ROL project was launched on July 2011. This project was allocated a whopping 4.4 billion ringgit Malaysia. Its main objective is to rejuvenate and revitalize the Kelang River into a vibrant and livable waterfront with high economic value. It is a part of the former Prime Minister Najib Abdul Razak's overambitious economic transformation program and a national strategy to transform Malaysia into a developed nation status by 2020, which has already been a failure. And it covers 8 rivers with a total length of 110 kilometers. This project was divided into 3 main components, which is the first, namely river cleaning, and secondly, river beautifications, and thirdly, commercialization and tourism. But actually, there are extra components, which is to propagate and educate the society near it about this project. And then moving on to the SWOT analysis, which is the strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and also threats about this project. So we think that the strength of this project is that we already have pre-existing historical buildings alongside the river. For example, we have Sultan Abdul Samad building and also Masjid Jami' buildings. However, coming this strength, there are also its weaknesses, which is lack of functionalities in comparison to Heart of Korea. So in comparison to Heart of Korea, the functionalities of River of Life wasn't that much. We can only use it for to beautify the look. We only use it for beautifications. In comparison to Heart of Korea, they have a lot of activities going around there. And then moving on to the opportunity, we think that this project can have opportunity like tourism and also commercializations, which is yet to be achieved under the project of River of Life. And then we have also threats, which is vandalism and abundance of homeless peoples. Evidently, vandalism has already happened to this project. For example, we have tiles being destroyed because we think that there are a lot of people going there and the materials that were used for that tiles wasn't that sustainable. And then we have abundance of homeless people roaming around that area. Because why? Because this River of Life have water fountains which can be used by those homeless people to wash their clothes and also wash their bodies. And they also use gates nearby to, to dry their clothes. And then I will pass this to my team member.
Okay, so moving on to the next things that we're going to look at is the design concept of the River of Life. So firstly, the River of Life has a long pool filled with fountains and sunken gardens modeled after the Spain's Alhambra. The design of River of Life was intended to showcase the Masjid Jami' as it is one of the main attractions that has existed near to the River of Life, as well as the heritage building along the river. They also want to protect and preserve those heritage buildings from urban environment development. So along the bridge is also a riverscape towards Masjid Jami', which there are features of lightings placed alongside it. There are those lightings were intended to beautify the river, especially during nighttime. Next, the River of Life also have tiles that is used to design the walkway and the water fountains, which were actually inspired by Turkish fountains. Thus, we can clearly see the design that was integrated with historical and cultural atmosphere. So the precedent study that we have taken is from the, sorry if I butcher it, the Cheongyecheon River that is situated in Korea is the best precedent that we have taken since it is for an urban river. This river has been called the heart of Korea. This river is a very iconic part of Seoul. Some would say it is the most iconic. Same goes also for the River of Life, becoming one of the most iconic part of Kuala Lumpur. Besides that, Chun River is a natural filled public space urban river. Its purpose is far greater than River of Life, which is actually to encourage transit use over private car use. This is to be more environmentally sustainable and so that they can prioritize the circulation of pedestrian that is used in the public space. So moving on to the next speaker.
Next, I'm going to continue. My name is Mursyid bin Azhar and my metric number is 201754. So this is the design and function of this river. The function is to controlling flood, recreational activity, and sewage disposal. It has softscape and hardscape and softscape, which is a giant staircase, a pedestrian bridge, a flood wall, and extended boardwalk. The softscape is trees and shrubs. Housing for more than 35,000 new residents, 1 million square meter of commercial space, raised public transportation usage within the master plan area from 15 to 60%. Space once restricted are now open for public enjoyment and experience. Batik Plaza. The project has also connected the Merdeka Square with tourist destination. The next is cultural man-made feature. It is divided into 5, which is the first one is circulation. People from KL usually pass through this area. Second, social factors. This river is near IIUM Gombak campus. The third one is security. There are no security available in the area. Number 4, foot and road. A walkway is available alongside the river. And the last one is landmark, which is Masjid Jamek High Court Building, Sultan Abdul Samad Building. So the conclusion is River of Life has encountered numerous problems since its first day of launch. However, it also has the potential that can be fulfilled. It is undeniable that this project is still far from perfection. In order for us to achieve its pension objective, we must first acknowledge the facts about it. So this is the reference, and that is all from us. Thank you.